Good evening. Welcome back to JoJo Speaks for another night of hot topics and social commentary. Thank y'all so much. Give a little shimmy, honey. Thank y'all so much for joining us this evening. A couple things I want you guys to do before we get started. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Press that big red subscribe button. It is free and easy to do. Takes less than a second to smash that thing, okay? Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Be sure to give us some thumbs up on this video. Leave us some comments. Let us know your thoughts on the topics we're discussing this evening. Also, be sure to press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Last but not least, be sure to share JoJo Speaks with all your family, friends, and loved ones. Let everybody know JoJo Speaks is out here in these YouTube streets. I got my crew back, Jennifer and Mike. What's going on, y'all?
Hello.
Yes. So I think the hottest topic we have is Halloween. Halloween, honey. The people came out in their best garb, honey. And
Okay.
Mike, okay, number one, okay, came out with the classic, the legendary Rasputia, honey.
How you doing?
Okay, yes. If y'all did not see Mike's video, his reenactment of that scene, please follow him, Mr. Real 121, on Instagram and TikTok and all that good stuff. Make sure you check out that video. It was excellently done. The lip sync was on point.
Yes.
Everything was number one.
You know, when I come do it, I have to do it correctly. Okay, that lip sync was on. That's probably the best lip sync I've seen in a long time.
Absolutely.
Okay,
No lie, okay. I learned them lines, okay. I learned them lines.
Right. When it comes to lip syncs, I typically give it to Messy Miles because when Messy Miles does his videos, he is always on point with the lip sync. Like the lip sync is exact, and Mike did the same thing, and I was so happy with that because sometimes when it's off a little bit, it's like, did you practice? Like, do you know the words? Like, do you know what you're doing? But I have to say, I wanted to highlight two costumes that came out to me that stood out to me. First of all, Lil Nas X. Did y'all see what Lil Nas
the
X
tampon?
He walked through a paper vajayjay.
But he looked tampon.
And he was dressed as a bloody
tampon.
That was jarring for me.
It's a bit much.
It was quite a bit. Although it didn't surprise me that he did that. However, I'm surprised he didn't get what.
I loved it. I like things I haven't seen. It's something different,
right?
And I think he could pull it off. He could have pulled that off and he did pull it off. So I liked it.
Yeah, it was.
I liked it.
It was quite a bit, but like I said, it wasn't surprising to me that he did that because he does a few things for shock value, and that's just the type of dude that he is. And I don't blame him for doing that, because he's always going to be. I won't say he's always going to be relevant, but he keeps himself relevant in that way, and I appreciate that. The other,
hold on, Jennifer, you have something to say real quick.
I did want to let you guys know that I can pull up Mike's picture if you guys would like to share it.
Yes, get into the work, honey. The hard work he did. Because to be honest, like with the way that wig was made, I could not tell that you had locks up underneath that thing.
Girl, I could tell that thing was tight, and it was
yes. It was everything.
Rasputia realness.
Yeah,
Rasputia realness. Yes, and like the orange like leg warmer socks type deal. Like it's just the details. The
details.
And here's the reference.
The bandana around the neck. I mean, it was everything.
It was done amazingly. I did not expect anything less from Mike on the Halloweens. You do the best, and I appreciate you and what you do.
Well, thank you. I'm glad everybody enjoyed my humor. It was definitely, when I saw it, we took the pictures that day and I saw it, I said, once I post this is really gonna be funny.
It's gonna be a good one.
What made you think of doing Rasputia, and when did you make that decision?
I made it like 2 months prior. So okay.
Because you did tell us early.
Yes. My friend's birthday is on Halloween, so every year he has like a Halloween costume party, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So every year we have to dress up or do some kind of costume or whatever. He's turning 50 this year, so the costume thing was like 70s or just regular costume. So it was a lot of I should have seen the video. It was a lot of afros and I don't call them kind of pan, but it heels, and it was a good time. But when I walked to the party, everybody was like, "You did that! It was just a good night. I enjoyed it. Everybody had a good time. We had performances that night from the legendary Ike and Tina.
Yes,
Okay.
I saw.
Okay.
Yes.
So we really enjoyed ourselves that night, and it was just fun. It was fun when everybody dressed up and gets into the theme.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I want to say the second Halloween costume, although there were multiple costumes in this one, Sherry Shepherd, she paid tribute to the legendary Beyonce by wearing like 4 or 5 of her Renaissance tour outfits, 6 of her Renaissance tour outfits. I think my favorite was the one with the handprints because that's the one that I remember the most. She came out on the horse even. I mean, she went in. She was doing choreography.
I know she stretched that budget.
Choreography, and she was hitting it. And like Sherry Shepherd always came across to me as someone who really probably wasn't like a dancer or whatever.
No,
so that actually shocked me.
She did just with the stars and I was like, won the show.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So and she did pretty. Did she do pretty good on that?
Yeah, she did very good actually. Did you see her calves? Her calves are like, you can tell them legs are strong, child. But yeah, she almost won that show.
Oh wow! I need to go on YouTube and look at some of her dances because
I'm gonna have to.
But anyways, shout out to everyone who participated in Halloween, and shout out to everyone who got plenty of candy. I hope your sweet tooths were satisfied. Jennifer, do we have any comments to get to before we really get into this thing?
Of course, we have all the comments. Erin says hello to everyone. She made it getting early as per usual. Hello, Erin. Thank you for letting everyone know to like, share, and subscribe. She also says happy to see you all. Happy to see you too, as per usual. Robin is in the spot. She says, hey y'all. I'm moderating on Diva's channel, but multitasking. Thank you so much for loving us so much to do that. We appreciate you. And Robin made sure to let you know she missed you last week.
Oh, thank you. I missed you guys also. I was at the getting ready for the Halloween party.
Yes. And Aaron over there complimenting Robin, saying you are amazing over on Diva's channel. And let's see. No, they talking to each other. Oh, Bianca's here. Hey, Bianca.
Hey, Bianca.
Hello.
How's it going, sis? She says, happy Thursday, JoJo Speaks. Happy Thursday panel. That's what the word is. Let's see. I said, okay, yeah, Robin said she was suddenly needing Aaron's kindness with her remarks. Oh, that's so sweet. Sometimes we have to think about Aaron so we can be nice, and I think it's just an amazing place to do that from.
What would Aaron do?
Okay,
exactly. Y'all, Aaron really is the voice of reason. We were doing the 90 Day Fiance recap earlier this evening, and there's this couple that this actual person that really irks my nerves, but she was able to allow me to see her from another side, and it's always great to get that other opinion that doesn't line up with what everybody else is saying. So shout out to Aaron for that. Because absolutely, it definitely wouldn't have came out of my mouth. That's for sure.
Oh, Regina's here. Thank you for coming. Hey, I know she's laying down, getting comfortable.
Okay, with her man. Okay, with her husband.
As per usual. Okay, as she should be. And her reaction to your costume is that she loves it, Mike.
Thank you.
Dustin made sure to wait. Hold on. Where's Dustin? There we go. Hey, Dustin.
Hey, Dustin. Thank you for coming.
Dustin made it on in here. Everybody saying hello to everybody. She did say hello to me. Hey. And she said, what else? Everybody saying hello to everybody. Everybody's so cute. Oh, Robin says, Sherry killed it.
Yeah, she killed it.
On Halloween.
She didn't even have the little blue ivy came out.
Seriously?
Like, no, not the real blue ivy, but somebody who pretended to
be I know.
And did the dance also.
Wow.
And I'm surprised Tina Knowles was there in her outfit.
Wow.
Y'all didn't watch the show?
I know she interviewed her. I didn't know all the other stuff.
Tina Knowles came in one of the outfits also. She wore that little red thing that she wore also. She had the same thing on in the beginning.
Let me tell you something. How did she get that budget approved?
Well, it's Sherry. She came from The View. It was like her first talk show.
This is true. I'm happy for her. That's awesome, and I know that she loves Beyonce down.
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson in her talk show, she did a Halloween thing too.
She did Missy Elliott. Yeah, Missy Elliott.
But it wasn't as good as Sherry's. But
no, it wasn't.
Her talk show was not good as Sherry's either. But I like Jennifer. I wish she all the best.
Well, you know what I did like about Jennifer's costume is the diamond headpiece. That looked really nice to me. It really did. But everything else was just the big black suit that she wore in the I Can't Stand the Rain trash bag. Yeah, in the I Can't Stand the Rain video. But it is what it is. Shout out to Jennifer Hudson.
Regina says I was a housewife for Halloween. I stayed in my house robe all day.
I see her Regina was trying to give me that candy, but nobody showed up. Not one person.
She said it was two people, right? That showed up. 2 people
showed up. Oh, well, then he had a whole bowl of candy left.
Right.
Now, Regina, I will have to say, when you took that bowl of candy, I was like, ain't nothing good in that bowl. You had. I said no chocolates, no Jolly Ranchers.
What did you have in there?
She had the old school, the little caramel candy, the little sucker. I can't think of what it's called, but I never cared for those. But me personally, never cared for those.
Robin says, "What would Erin do?"
And a blow pops.
She did have blow pops. I like.
Just had a lot of. I like blow pops too, with the gum in the middle. That lasts the taste lasts about 2 seconds, but it's good though. Get to that.
Okay. The gum is so
Isn't
small.
Isn't that crazy though? It's not even that small. It's just that all the flavor just run out after 2 seconds. But what you had was amazing.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, the best gum to me is extra. It's always been extra. The taste just lasts probably the longest with extra. At least for me.
I used to love juicy fruit. They used to last a long time too.
Agreed. I would agree.
Juicy fruit was just weird to me. Aaron says, Jonathan, I was nice. It was nice to meet someone on the show that Rob. Just no to him. Yeah. Rob is trash. Oh, okay.
But he fine though. That's his only redeeming quality. He is fine.
Aaron says I wasn't nice. No, that's okay. If there's no redeeming qualities about people, you don't have to be nice, sis.
If Aaron says somebody's not nice, that's the truth.
Okay. Okay. Robert says, you watch J Hud? When I turn to the show, I can't seem to find.
Well, I was thinking it's the first season. I don't know how she got a season 2 and 3. And I was trying to be nice about it because there's another black lady trying to do it. I was like, okay, maybe she gonna get it. But I think J Hud is just not as comfortable. You ever seen somebody watch something like and it doesn't feel like authentic?
Yeah. It doesn't. It feels like she's trying to be someone she's not because she doesn't have the personality for a talk show host. And so because she's not used to doing it, it's so unfamiliar to her. She seems so uneasy in that space. And nothing flows naturally on that show.
I will say Sherry and J Hud had 2 hard tasks. They took over powerful people. Mm-hmm. Sherry took over Wendy Williams' spot and J Hud took over Ellen. Right. Who both been in the game for a long time and had many fans.
Mm-hmm. Over 10 years, both of them.
Over 10 years. Great talk show host, can still do it to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Sherry it felt so natural. She had people coming at her, you would know Wendy Williams, why you took Wendy Williams' spot. Didn't let it bother her, but it just flowed naturally. Everything, it feels good. J Hud is like, it's just like you're trying to like.
So the second season isn't getting any better for her.
It's uncomfortable. I haven't seen any of the second season. I feel like the reason why Jennifer is still on the air is because she took over such a popular spot. And because, around that time, they know a lot of people are getting home from work and a lot of people just, want to watch something. So they're going to watch Jennifer.
Oh,
so
girl.
It is what it is.
Felicia said, hey.
Hey, Fifi.
Hey.
Um, and I think those are all that we have. No, Regina says, Mike, you don't want my
Sugar, that's what it's called, sugar daddy. No, I did not want.
or sugar babies. Okay,
Wow.
no, I'm sorry. No, that's not. It's not for us.
No, I said that bowl. I said,
She also says, oh gosh, Felicia says those Laffy Taffy had me in a chokehold.
Or
I love me
the
some
green
Laffy
ones,
Taffies.
the
I
green ones.
love me some Laffy Taffies,
Throw
except
the
for the
yellow ones
banana.
away. Yeah, throw the yellow ones away.
Uh,
Give them to me. I'll take them.
Okay. And oh gosh, yes. Felicia says, "Hey sis." She said that to Bianca as she is so sweetly greeting everybody in the comments. We really appreciate it. She says, "One more day to Friday, and I give God the glory."
Okay.
Amen. Yes, Lord.
And J Hud is not fully formed or informed entertainer. That's what
Yeah,
Robin
I feel
said.
like she just
Agreed.
stick to acting. I feel like she's naturally good in that spot, and then also, um, singing. I wouldn't listen to a concert. I don't want to hear her yell all night, but
No.
but she's naturally good in that spot also.
Right. Like Jennifer is the singing Dr. Simone. Okay.
Girl, yes.
The
Like,
singing Dr.
you
Simone.
cool with her, but you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that all night.
Okay. Every reunion, Andy has to, because Simone and Dr. Jackie almost always sit next to Andy. So it was one time Dr. Jackie didn't sit next to him, but every single reunion, he says, "Oh, so at the end of this night, am I going to need some earplugs? Because you like to raise your voice, honey." Okay, Andy always brings that up to her.
Aaron said the candy looked good to her.
You said Aaron said that candy look good to her?
Yes, that's what Aaron said.
Okay, so more for Aaron, honey.
Aaron says a lot of positive things.
Well, Regina did appreciate that. She says, "Thank you, Aaron. I stopped buying chocolate candy for Halloween because one year it all melted because it was so hot."
See, if I would have bought it like some Crunch, Nestle Crunch, because I don't eat candy often, but if I'm gonna eat something, eat chocolate. Excuse me, Reese's.
Yes, please.
Kisses.
Yes, please.
The Nestle Crunch.
Give it to me.
What's the other thing? Mr. Goodbar.
Yes, please. Ooh.
Some M&M's with the peanuts in it.
The only chocolate, because I'm not that big of a chocolate fan. The only chocolate that I do like, I used to like the crispy M&Ms, the ones with the Rice Krispies in them. I used to like those. I used to like the M&M minis as well.
Oh, I can do M&M minis.
Yeah, not enough for you.
No, I said I can do M&M minis.
Oh, okay.
I like M&M minis better than the M&M plain.
Agreed.
But I prefer peanut. But I can do M&M minis.
Okay. And I also like Three Musketeers. I do like Three Musketeers.
Oh no.
Because it doesn't have any nuts in it. And Twix. I do like
it's
Twix.
just a bunch of nuggets.
It's like a number air pockets. I don't know. The Musketeers is never.
And I think that's what I like about it.
That's what you like about it. Because I gotta have a Snickers. Give me nuts.
I don't care. You know what's nastiest candy? Well, the nastiest chocolate in the 90s era.
What?
That thing. What's the Simpsons have
Butterfingers.
Butterfinger. I don't know how people eat them things. That is nasty.
How do people eat it? It's so hard. You lose a tooth on that, right?
Jonathan was like them.
No, I don't like Butterfingers.
Oh, okay.
But chocolate and peanut butter, because that's why I don't like Reese's. Because chocolate and peanut butter just does not taste good to me. Not together. No, I like.
No, that's what I hate those Nutty Buddies. I hate those also.
I don't think I ever liked those either. Yeah, I'm more of a sweet candy type of person, like Skittles.
You like straight up sugar.
Yeah, I just want straight up sugar.
Sugar with some down it.
And I know I would like, and you probably go to like an older person's home to find this, the watermelon candy with the soft stuff in the middle of it.
I don't like those. I don't like that soft middle. I don't like that soft middle.
Oh my Lord, I love that watermelon candy.
Because the outside, although it's not that hard, if I feel like I'm being tricked when I bite into it and it's so soft in the middle. I don't know.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. That was such an enlightening conversation, y'all.
Robin said, "Ooh, that sounds good." Like in the freezer sometimes. Get a hard with it. Ooh, yes.
Eric says, "No one of you would want to trick or treat at my house, I bought Starburst Skittles and
That's what I want,
good.
Aaron.
No, that's what we want.
Right.
That's
That's what we
exactly
want.
what I want, Aaron. The Starburst, the Skittles, yes, the sweet.
And Reese's. Yes, I put that bucket
Yes.
myself.
We would actually be all right with you, sis. No
Yes,
worries.
Aaron.
Bianca says, I don't do sweets, but that Mr. Good Bar.
The Mr. Good Bar, I haven't had it in a long time, but when I used to eat them things often,
Can't beat it with a stick. I love a Mr. Good Bar.
One
And
year,
whole
a house
nuts
gave
up
us
in
a
there.
toothbrush and a toothpaste. We found out later he was a dentist.
That's funny.
Okay.
Felicia says, Aaron, I like all your candies you name. Me too.
Okay. Except the
Okay.
Reese's.
Okay, we'll eat the Reese's. Don't worry about that.
Okay, I'll eat
Yeah,
it
I
for
will
you.
definitely give them to y'all.
Saltwater taffy. I haven't had that since I went to I can't remember that little beach down there. Hilton Head.
Hilton Head. Yeah, no, this is
Oh.
something that's for me personally. Bianca said I just had a nutty buddy.
I cannot get into them things.
Yeah, was craving it. The juice says I love chocolate covered cardinals. Oh, now see that's
I don't know what that is.
isn't that the one where it's like a cherry in the middle?
Oh, I don't want that then.
I think
Oh.
they are good. I like them. Felicia says Bianca, that Mr. Goodbar chow in the class all by itself.
Don't make me go to the gas station tonight. After I get off this camp.
Okay.
He's still talking about Mr. Goodbar. Robert says, "Hey, Mr. Goodbar, I know who you
I know
are.
who you are.
You're my
You're my
chocolate."
chocolate. Yes.
We. All right. What's next, Ty? I mean, Jonathan. That's your name.
All right.
Good Jesus.
So, Mike, do you want to explain to us what DJ Akademiks was out here doing, or who was it? Who wanted to explain what
That was me.
was with DJ
That was
Akademiks?
hot.
I'm sorry, Jennifer. Go ahead and let us know what
That's
DJ
my
Akademiks
story.
is doing out here in these streets.
So, I was in my TikTok streaks as per usual. Of course, it's the only reason why. And I found out the morning that it happened. So, because TikTok just be pouncing on things, and I love that. The algorithm always be algorithming. But anywho, unfortunately, DJ
No,
Akademiks.
fortunately.
No, I'll say
Right.
unfortunately,
Because
DJ
we would
Ak-
not have been blessed by Saucy Santana if this had not happened.
Right.
Well, I'll have to say DJ Akademiks, he was talking about the City Girls. Okay.
Before we even go into details about what he did, because I don't know who he is. Who is he?
Well, DJ Akademiks is somebody that, first of all, I'm not even sure if he DJs because usually all, and I don't know why they call him DJ Akademiks because really all he does is talk absolute foolishness and folly.
All he do is
And-
talk.
Yes, and he's very disrespectful towards women, and really that's the ones that he mostly does that because of, apparently, as most. What's a good word to say without saying the B word or P word?
N words. Okay.
Okay, he's a ban.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a ban. If you figure that out, God bless you.
Bitch ass nigga.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Well, that's DJ Akademiks because he doesn't have any of this heat for men, but he makes sure to totally degrade women, which is absolutely disgusting. So what he
And I
was
bet you
doing,
ain't cute either.
say what?
I bet you he ain't cute either, is he?
You don't have to bet. If you look at this man, no, he's not aesthetically pleasing to the eyeball.
What would Aaron do?
Oh, okay.
What would Aaron? I didn't say he was ugly.
He's not pleasing to the eyeballs. Not nice either.
No, but it's the truth though, and Aaron keeps it real.
And it set it into a sweet space. It was a sweet way to say it. Okay.
It was a sweet way to say it.
No, sweetie. Ay. The Juice Radio and Talk Show says DJ Akademiks, is he the DJ that does math equations?
No, he does math all right.
No.
I would assume he's not too good at math.
He no, I can't imagine that he'd be that. And Robin says, thanks, Mike. That would have taken me a long time. Ban. Yeah. Yeah, I learned about the bands real early on, but
Okay.
so hmm. So what he was doing once again, he basically rage farms. That's really what he does. He basically garners people that are just really upset, and people love to look at him being all upset and yelling and arguing and talking about how he's the prize and I'm the one. Blah 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 blah. Like he has money because he does all this, and he puts himself as like a womanizer or something like that. Anywho, um, he was talking about our lovely friends. Okay, I can't say friends. I like their personalities better than their music, but the City Girls, I do enjoy them wholeheartedly and completely. I do love them, and he was talking negatively. DJ Academics was talking negatively about the City Girls, which is is very disrespectful
A
and things of
band
that
move.
nature.
Okay.
A band move, thank you. And what happened was that Saucy Santana took up for his friends and really went in for 40 days and 40 nights. And it blessed my heart. Like, would you like for me to play it, Jonathan, or
Play
no?
play at least a snippet of it because we need evidence
It blessed my
of
heart.
said read because he read DJ Academics down. Okay. But to me, it's like when people who are a non-factor put themselves in these types of situations, it makes them look even worse. And then when they get the backlash, then they want to act all innocent and like they.
Yes.
I'm just using my free speech. I'm just saying what I got to say.
Well, the thing is, as a entertainer or whatever he does, he can talk about whoever he wants to talk about.
Absolutely.
Just
Because that's what he does.
Male, and what you do. But it's also when it comes to female, you just can't be. You have all the smoke for females basically, but you never had the smoke for the males. Right. So when you always going for a female all the time, but you never go for a male, it just seems like what's wrong with the females? Like why do you keep coming for them all the time? I don't it's not equally yoked.
It's
right.
It's crazy.
If you were doing it for them and us, like males and females, then yes, we would probably not to say, but
and I think that's a great indication that he don't want the smoke from the menses.
Period. Because he's a man.
Yes, and I have the rest of my commentary after the Saucy snippet.
And once again, we love Saucy Santana, and I would like to give a disclaimer. Let me just go ahead and put this up.
These are not our words. This is not our words. We got no money for you. These views and opinions are expressed in this video.
Okay. You will hear a cuss or two. Okay.
There will be some curses.
Prepared. Okay.
Gird your loins, everybody. Everybody get ready. Because it's coming and it's going to happen. Okay. There will be curse words.
And all topics are for entertainment purposes only.
Only. Okay. Fair use.
And our viewpoints are alleged.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. I'm just going to go ahead and play what Saucy Santana had to say for the people. Please excuse my phone.
And let's put the shit on the floor. Vlad TV, I never met you a day in my motherfucking life. When I'm in New York, I have a driver. Academics, you keep talking about what the fuck Carisha said to you, how Carisha put about you, that's how she put about you. Me being her best friend, that don't have nothing to fucking do with me. In the hood, and in a lot of urban cultures, when you see boys...
Oh, sorry.
All right, let's put the shit on the floor. Vlad TV, I never met you a day in my motherfucking life. When I'm in New York, I have a driver. Academics, you keep talking about what the fuck Carisha said to you, how Carisha put about you, that's how she put about you. Me being her best friend, that don't have nothing to fucking do with me. In the hood, and in a lot of urban cultures, when you see boys that are acting feminine, that are being messy, that are being extra and doing fag shit, that's what you address them as. Even as me being a gay man, I don't move like a fag. And it's a lot of other gay boys that's feminine or whatever, but everybody don't move like fags. You move like a fag, and that's why bitches is always calling you that. It don't have nothing to do with nobody else. You always on the internet starting shit with bitches. I wake up this morning, you start shit with Glorilla, a girl. What the fuck is you bothering her for? What the fuck is you doing interviews? Keep talking about Young Miami for? You think nobody gonna press you up? And that's the motherfucking problem. We was hoping to see you at the Roots picnic, but apparently it was the wrong day. Nobody don't ever know where you at, but we all have public flyers and posters on our motherfucking page. So, all right, let's put this shit on the floor.
So
and we do not condone the use of the FAG word at all.
Hold on.
We do not condone the use of that word. But
Jonathan does not condone the use of that word. When I'm mad, I use it because I'm calling like I see it at that point.
But for Saucy Santana, it was necessary.
Oh yeah.
In that space, absolutely.
In that space, yes.
Because I'm calling it like I see one.
But yes, after this, DJ Akademiks was in his feelings, unfortunately, and he felt that he needed to be heard. You could hear the cry in his voice because of the threat of his platform being taken. When you have a platform where you're actually making millions of dollars from, really all it takes is for a good group of people to be very upset at what you're saying to dethrone your platform
and be blackballed.
Yes, and he was literally crying because he don't like that, basically saying that he doesn't like homosexuality. He doesn't like that he has a background of being a Jamaican, and he was referring to him as basically like a Jamaican homosexual slur, batty man, and he was apparently very upset, but after he said all those bad things, talking about how he should be unalived for doing what he does as a homosexual man. After he said all those things, not only Saucy Santana came back at him, but also apparently a lot of other people has threatened to dethrone him or demonetize him, things of that nature, to come at him for that. So he did cry, and even Queen Latifah came up and said something about this. Oh, did y'all want to hear that?
Well,
yeah. What did she say?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought y'all had more to say. Okay. Queen Latifah actually spoke out, and we don't usually hear from Queen Latifah, which is really different. But anywho, she says, it's crazy to me how DJ Akademiks is crying scared to say anything to Saucy Santana because he's a gay man and he's scared of getting canceled. But he has said some of the most outlandish, vile, disrespectful, and demeaning things to Black women with absolutely no fear whatsoever. Brings me back to Malcolm X's quote, the most disrespected, unprotected, and neglected person in America is the Black woman. Y'all have at it.
I feel like everything that Saucy Santana said was a valid, you always, okay, you have to understand, these are his friends you're talking about. You're talking dirty, cast coach about my friends. That are females.
Okay.
And they're not going to have your back. They're not going to fight you. So what I'm going to do is your best friend is I'm going to go ahead and stand up and I'm going to be the rider for you. And I'm going to talk my... Okay?
Absolutely.
What's up? What you want to do? You always got some kind of mouth going on. What's going on? Meet me in my face.
And I feel like a lot of people kind of feeling all of our shandos that Saucy Santana will handle DJ Akademiks.
And the thing is, and then when he came back saying, I don't want to say nothing Saucy Santana because he's gay, sir, that had nothing to do with the situation. Okay? Like, you don't want to say nothing, you scared about something that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
Okay? You can talk shit about Saucy also, but you're so worried about him being a gay man. You can't. It's ridiculous. He has no. I have no respect for him now. And I
was going to say, I find it so interesting that he doesn't want to say anything about Saucy Santana, but he'll run his mouth all day about these women, and it's so crazy to me because I'm sure the majority of his audience are heterosexual Black men. That's probably the majority of the people that actually listen to him. Single Black men, yes, men.
I know who he was.
Who don't know no better. Okay, I'm the only reason I knew of him is because of the Shade Room, because of the many things that he has said in the past towards certain people. Always something negative, never anything positive about DJ Akademiks.
And I will have to say, Carisha actually came out with a tweet regarding this whole situation after, DJ Akademiks was crying. She actually said that I was crying when you talked about me when I was 6 months pregnant and my car got shot up. He was talking about that as if it's something that's supposed to happen or that it needed to happen.
Funny? Why was that even funny? Why would you even bring it up and be laughing about it?
Absolutely.
Because he's a band.
There's the answer. Bianca says, I honestly think a woman can take them. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
He does not give threatening to me a whole joke. Absolutely. And she said, and that's just, she says, and I'm being PG. Thank you, sis.
And I think that's another reason why he doesn't speak against men, because the Negro is weak. Weak.
Well, the thing is, because when a man speaks back out like Saucy just did, and the thing is, at the end of the day, you can call me all kind of F-A-G words or whatever you want to, but at the end of the day, I'm still a man. Okay? And y'all have seen me in person, the ones on this platform. Y'all have seen me turn up in person. I don't care if it's yellow, green, blue, red. You being a man, I will definitely take you, okay?
Oh, yes, I've experienced that.
Oh, well, because somebody tried you one time.
Yes.
Not Jen, you will not.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? That literal same thing happened with me and Mike. I was invited to a space, and somebody didn't like that. And he gathered that young girl. He really did. And that's love. And I made sure he didn't get arrested.
Okay.
I blacked out, child. I blacked out. I saw red. Okay, that's all I saw.
Blacked out. I held him back to the point he was sitting on my lap. I was holding him.
So I was about 25. Those I don't do those things. I don't do those things anymore. I'm a little older.
Yes,
wonderful.
And that just shows the level of our relationship. I love me some Mike. Sometimes there's spaces in time where people show you who they really are to you.
Right.
And that's a moment where the love just went to the nth degree. Now I'm about to cry.
Why did the Golden Girls theme song come into my mind? Thank you for being a friend.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Robin says we understand the use and choice of vocabulary in context. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you so much for that.
And was he canceled? Child, I don't know.
I don't think he should be. And I don't think this is even, to me personally, I feel like he's doing something more traumatic to be canceled. Yes, does he talk about women a lot? Yes. Is he disrespectful? Yes. Has he killed somebody? Has he said something very, very bad to the point where I have to cancel him? I don't watch him anyway. So he's okay. But as I feel like it has to be something more traumatic. Now, laughing at somebody who getting shot in the car, I don't know, that's a bit much.
That's
right there, but
a bit. Not only was she in the car, but she was 6 months pregnant.
Yeah, then I don't find that funny, and I didn't know. I don't watch this. I never heard about it. But can I cancel him now for something happened?
Back then,
yeah.
Man, I love you, Regina, and I love everything that you are. She says, "Oh yikes! Unfortunately, I did not understand a thing they said." Translator, please.
Saucy Santana basically said, "If I see you in the mother effing streets, it's on."
Okay.
That, as well as you never talk about men, and we don't talk to you because you are banned.
We will be in Miami on such and such date. Yes. Come see me with them hands.
And that's another thing too. People never see him. He's always so elusive. He's always in his studio. And he was talking about, you come to my studio. Why would I come to your studio? I want to meet you outside. That's another thing he said. I'm going to have to, after this, I'm going to show y'all all the things that he said, because it's way more than this. But do your Googles, go onto your TikToks, do what you have to do, and find out everything that Saucy Santana said, not only to stick up for her girls, but to stick up for all the women in general that he's been going against, because he's been such a degrading kind of person like that.
And it's so sad sometimes that I don't even want to say sad because I'm part of the community also, but it's so sad that sometimes a gay man will stick up for women in general instead of the straight men who be impregnating these women and dating them. They should be the main ones standing up for women when y'all with them all the time.
Right. I don't think
they come out wrong, because I don't think I'm right.
Said, Juice translation, meet me outside. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I don't think the heterosexual men feel like they have that obligation unless it's against their actual woman, unless it's against something that they're actually with. But other than that, just like a friend or something like that, or their mother. But if it's just like a friend or something like that, I don't think they'll rock.
But they'll stand up for their homeboy quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll do that all day.
But yeah, this whole situation. Oh, let's see. Robin says the Juice Radio and Talk Show. From what I was able to deduce, DJ Academics tends to disparage women, which is absolutely the truth. He got called out on his behavior by a gay man, and he was shooketh after getting cursed out. That's literally what happened. Robin, you are amazing. When is your next book? When is it coming out? I'm ready for it.
Yeah, Robin constantly teaching us. Okay, every week.
Teaching us. Felicia says, you know what else are elusive? Cockroaches. And that's literally what he is and kind of what he looks like. So yes, thank you so much once again, Robin, for your amazing information there. The Juice Radio Talk Show says, Fifi, you're on a roll tonight.
Okay.
Yes, she is. She's on. We can call her. What do we call her? I'll call her Jelly because she's on a roll.
Yes, or some butter. Okay, some Texas Roadhouse cinnamon butter.
That's what she is because she's so sweet.
Yes.
And now she says, "I'm going to bed now." That's what Fifi said. Okay, that's it. What did Khia do, Michael?
Khia read these new rappers, these new age girl rappers for filth. And you know what? No, Khia talks a lot about people, and usually I don't agree with half things she talks about. But this time,
less than half for me.
This time, Khia, I agree with you 100% of what you were saying. You know, she was basically talking about Suki with the good coochie. I don't know for sure, but this is what her name. Okay.
No, that's her name. That's her name.
From Love and Hip Hop Miami.
And Sexy Red, self-named. Because what would Aaron do? And I'm gonna keep it just like that. I'm not gonna say that about her name.
Okay.
Her name is Sexy Red. And these two artists are people who come out with songs about
relations.
F me, screw me, pay me. If you want some coochie, pay. No, all that kind of music.
All that.
And they were saying, I guess people was comparing these girls to Khia.
Yes.
And Khia did not like that because she said she never says F me, pay me. She said my back, my crack. Okay. She said she didn't say give it up to them. She said my back and my crack. Okay. It's all about me. But Khia has a lot of songs about women. No, basically she's all about the women, all about the girls, and
she is.
Women empowerment.
Women empowerment.
Don't trust no nigga.
That's the song.
Okay, that's a word.
And that's a word. That's okay.
Okay.
You put your trust in that stupid hoe. How you figure?
Okay. How you figure?
This N-word when a best friend and your sister.
And your sister.
Okay, don't let me go off on that song. That song is when I come on the club, baby. I am.
Child.
You can't tell me I just got fucked over when I called him over. Okay? but it's Khia was saying, don't compare me to these don't compare me to these girls out here trying to sell their coochie for a dime. She said, I've never been that kind of girl, and don't compare me to them kind of girls. I'm self-love and self-respect. Yeah. I ain't never did that stuff like that. So I understand where she's coming from. I wouldn't want to be compared to anybody who's out here just living their life ratchet all the time. So I understand.
And she did totally read them.
Why when they yourself Suki with the good coochie? I mean,
I've never even heard or know of a name of any of her songs, like at all. Like I don't know any of her songs. Period. Point blank.
Yeah, no.
I don't know any Sexy Red songs.
No, I do. Now, I do know of one song that the one that eating booties. Now I'm eating it.
I eat that. Hey, it was a TikTok thing going on where they were putting this off for their parents or like older people.
Yes.
They're like, what are you listening to?
I'm gonna have to find a few of those, Jonathan, and just kind of send that to you.
Please do.
And once again, TikTok's the only reason why I know about that. I wouldn't have seen it anywhere else. Bianca says, Khia did no wrong. People compared them to her, and she addressed it with no lies.
No lies.
Woo! She didn't come for them. She just said, put some respect on her name.
Right. She's not diminishing their talent. She's not doing anything up against them. She's just saying, don't compare me to them. Okay. Yes, I do like that. And I'm glad that Khia is not coming for any of the top girls either, because some would expect her to do that, but she knows. I think she knows better.
No, but the thing is,
Jonathan, don't say it today because you know she's gonna come for
she didn't know, but she didn't come for them because people were comparing those girls to her.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But Aaron says, I have seen the clip of DJ Akademiks. I pray for him each time. Should we not always?
Right.
Because he is lost.
I'm not wishing my prayer.
Right. He needs to be found, child. So anyways, what another story we have here is that Marcus Jordan Marcus Jordan is planning a wedding with Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. And he said in an interview that he would like for his father, Michael Jordan, to be his best man. He said that he was the best man at his brother's wedding. Michael Jordan was the best man at his brother's wedding. So that's kind of like a tradition for their family.
Yeah, I'm not sure his brother.
We all know that Michael Jordan really is not here for him being with Scottie Pippen's what is her first name? Larissa?
Larsa?
Anyways,
Larsa Pippen.
Larsa Pippen. I knew it started with an L and ended with an A. So Larsa Pippen, we know that Michael Jordan does not really approve of his son Marcus being with this woman. So I'm thinking, how does he think, or why does he think that Michael would even consider doing this? Now, maybe he will. I don't know. I'm not in that circle.
His father.
Yeah, I know that. So do you guys would you guys expect for him to be his best man?
Yes. My thing is, Mom Joyce like tired, and she still had to stay there and say and get her child away. My thing is, as a parent, and I'm not a parent, so I'm not quite sure, but I do know that even if my mother did not like who I was marrying, I will still want her at my wedding. I would still want me to give me away. So I think as a parent, sometimes you just gotta put your feelings to the side and just say if something goes wrong, you still be there for your child. And to say, I told you so.
I cannot imagine Michael Jordan standing next to his son, looking at Larsa Pippen dead in the face, because you know she's gonna be facing him.
Absolutely.
I can't see it, y'all.
I personally don't even agree with the marriage.
He'll be facing the ceiling because he's so tall. So he ain't got it down to her. Just keep looking up. So,
Jennifer, do you expect to see Michael Jordan standing next to his son at his wedding with Larsa Pippen?
I kind of don't think so. He has been vocal about this not being the thing to be doing, and also I personally, I don't even agree with them coming together, period. Not just because of how his father feels about Scottie Pippen and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. My concern is just the simple fact that she done laid that seasoned coochie on him and just bewildered him. And now he is he's in love. See what makes the season? Not only her age, but also children. Season. Goodness coming. So that's, oh gosh, those words should not have come out like that. Anywho. So I feel like that young man is at a disadvantage with her. And
but women do it all the time. Women marry men with a lot of kids sometimes, and their D is seasoned.
True, but
that's very true. This is a different situation, though.
I'm just a little concerned about it because there's also another level of, she was married to.
So what happened actually? What's the issue here? And in short terms, that's the whole
Michael Jordan does not have a positive relationship with his former teammate Scottie Pippen. Therefore, his ex-wife, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, falls underneath that same category. I'm assuming in Michael Jordan's mind. So for Michael Jordan's son to then want to marry his ex-teammate who he doesn't get along with, his ex-wife, it's not going to be something that
and
Michael
it's just
Jordan
kind
would
of
want to
So hold on.
weird.
So the ex-wife is now marrying the son of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, she get her ass cut.
See,
there you go.
I didn't. Well, I mean, that is just.
I'm just saying.
Was she married to him as while Michael and Scotty was also playing together?
Yes.
Yes, he was a little boy.
Right.
That trifling.
It almost sounds like alleged grooming. That's what it almost sounds like.
I'm gonna take my comment back about yes. Now,
and now you see why I said what I said.
But he should still be there. But I was politely declined best man.
Politely declined.
And politely declined that giving your ass away. And if the pastor may say, "Who here do not agree with this wedding?" I might cough.
No, I'll appear via FaceTime. That's the most you're gonna get out of me. FaceTime or a voice message, okay?
God bless
Other
you.
than that, no, you ain't gonna see my face. Not at that wedding. Honey, that's a mess.
Oh gosh.
So now your stepkids are Scottie Pippen's kids.
What'd you say?
Your stepkids are your Scottie Pippen's kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which makes Michael Jordan like a step grandfather to the people he don't like.
Exactly.
She is trifling.
He is now connected to them through marriage, okay?
I'm going to go Selena Johnson. It's a special place.
Okay.
A special place
for Selena Johnson.
Who has the vision.
Yes.
Okay.
Robin says, if there's a wedding, MJ will be at his son's side. Yeah, I will hope so, but I don't agree with none of this foolishness. The Juice Radio and Talk Show says Larsa is a cougar and he is a baby cub. Absolutely, but do we marry the cougar or do we? I didn't feel any problems with them just playing around. Though it was still very, but to go forward with marriage, like now we crossing lines.
That's taking a little bit too far.
It really her meal ticket still. That's what she's trying to do.
And that's what I feel like too, because you know she was on what's her name, Real Housewives of Miami. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean I can't imagine her getting too much more money, and of course the Jordan name has way more money than Pippen because of course those shoes and things of that nature, and for all we know she's trying to get a piece of that pie. Sometimes she might have been looking at Michael Jordan all this time, because you know let me hush. I'm a hush. The Juice Radio and Talk Show says, or maybe baby boy Jordan is Pippen Larsa. Larsa did just get awarded all that money from Scotty.
He is Michael Jordan's son. That little bit of change that you got from Scotty ain't nothing compared to what his daddy probably got. Okay. And after 3 million, they all look the same.
I promise you. But yeah, I'm not in agreement with the wedding. I'm okay with people kikiing and have fun, but no, that's exactly what happened with Larsa. She made sure that happened.
Right. We want to give our condolences. I typically do this at the beginning of the show, but an actor, Matthew Perry, who was formerly on the TV show Friends, unfortunately, he passed away this past week at the young age of 54. I don't believe a cause of death has been released as of yet, but we want to send all our condolences to his friends and family members, all those who loved him while they're dealing with this loss. Another thing that happened this week, Mike Pence, our former vice president, who was vice president for Donald Trump, he has dropped out of the Republican presidential race for the 2024. Yes, it is. For the 2024 presidential race, he has dropped out of the Republican nomination bid. He is no longer running. It makes sense to me. Because I don't think he really ever had that much support to begin with. I mean, he was polling lower than Nikki Haley, Tim Scott, Chris Christie.
At this point,
for Swami or whatever his name is, and Donald Trump. So he was on the lower end of the poll. I think
why is Donald Trump naming that poll?
Well, I mean, because he's number one. I think he's still over 50%, polling over 50% at this time. He's still expected to be the nominee, although he has plenty of cases that are yet to come.
He's not going to be president again. They won't allow it.
Well, there's a judge looking at that. in Colorado, I believe.
Yeah, in Colorado, there is a lawsuit to take him off the ballot if he is to be the Republican nominee. They're going through that. I think they're in day 2 or day 3 at this time.
It's early on.
The prosecution just rested. I believe it was earlier today or yesterday. In that case, and the defense tried to make a point where the prosecution didn't have any evidence and didn't prove their case, but the judge denied that claim, and so they're moving forward with that. It seems like Nikki Haley is going to be the number 2 spot. I'd have to say, I won't say can I say I'm happy for her? I guess I'm happy for her. I won't be voting for her anyways. But Nikki Haley is doing pretty good at this time. And so Ron DeSantis is doing kind of iffy right now. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. Y'all got any other topics y'all want to hit before we get out of here?
Robin says the lawsuit. Did it pop up? There you go. The lawsuit is predicated on the 4th Amendment. And let's see what else here. Regina did say, no, you guys, Larsa has a bag full of money. Yes, she does. We do understand she's not poor, broken, destitute. We get that. But it's a whole nother level of money
compared to the men in her lives.
Yeah.
Yes. What you got is chump change.
I just say if they just close their eyes and pretend Donald Trump is a black guy, then this will be all over by tomorrow.
Oh Lord. Well then, Robin says Michael Jordan is living his best life with his second wife and third set of children. Lord
Not
Jesus.
Third set of
King Jesus. Bianca said, "Look at her mouth. We know she wanted a piece of the pie."
Oh,
let me tell you something, Bianca. Your eyes are open like ours.
Okay. We see.
We see each other.
We see each other. We good.
Okay.
We good. Yeah.
Regina says, I feel there was foul play with Matthew's passing, and I would not be surprised if that was the case.
I wouldn't be surprised either because it came out of nowhere. He doesn't have cancer. It didn't have cancer or anything. So
yeah. Well, I think it might have been his addiction because he has suffered through addiction. Aaron says Matthew Perry, amazing actor, but more importantly, he did so much to help others suffering from addiction. So grateful he turned his life demons into light for others. So who knows what might have happened, but I hope, man. I think
because a lot of times when the cause of death doesn't come out automatically or doesn't come out immediately, then there seems to be foul play involved in those deaths that happen there.
Yeah.
So we're just praying for the best at this time, but
absolutely
prayerfully he's in a better place.
And justice if need be.
Yes, absolutely.
Aaron says the Juice Radio and Talk Show, sometimes after years of drug use, even after you get clean, your heart and other organs can just give out.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sadly, I have seen this before with patients. Always breaks my heart. Yeah.
The damage is already done.
Yeah, it is.
And sometimes the kind of damage that's put on there has to take years upon years to correct itself.
Yeah.
Robin says, I look forward to Nikki Haley's comeuppance, because of how she disses VP. Oh gosh. The Juice Radio and Talk Show says, yes, Aaron, but I just got an eerie feeling about his passing. I hear you. Robin says, what makes you think Marcus will inherit MJ's money? Actually, some people are saying that they think he won't inherit anything because of who he's with.
Right. And it wouldn't surprise me. And that wouldn't be, I wouldn't say that's sad because Marcus knows what he's doing and he knows how his father feels about Larsa. So if you want to go ahead and do that, so be it. Just without my money.
Aaron says, I see the love between Marcus and Larsa, and I know I am alone. I want to learn more about them on Real Housewives of Miami. I can believe that the love is real, but I'm just one of those people. I'll be there for the wedding and for the divorce.
Right. And he did mention in that interview that they're thinking about having the wedding on the Real Housewives of Miami, but having a private wedding as well. So
how the private is also prenup.
Yeah, two separate ceremonies is what they're thinking of doing. Yes.
Robert says Matthew Perry was still battling demons. I think he OD on his prescription meds.
Okay.
Regina says, "Is Matthew's final Instagram post that are suspect too?" Oh, I didn't look at that. Robert says, "If he OD fell asleep, overly sedated. If not, okay." And yeah. Oh, Robin says, Aaron, you're not alone. I say, live and let live. Agreed.
Right.
Y'all go ahead and enjoy your life. You know, it ain't mine. All right. Oh,
Mike, give us your social media context real quick here.
Yes, you can find me on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and also X, Twitter, at Mr. Real 121. That's MRREAL121. And also, if you want to follow me on my Facebook page, you can type in Drayton Michael, MYKHAL Michael.
He's very active and very hilarious on his Facebook.
Very active. I'm more active on Facebook than anything else.
This is very true. Very hilarious. Okay. For me, Jennifer, huh? Oh, you had. My name is The Light of the Leo. You can call me Jennifer. Go ahead and follow me at The Light of the Leo for my YouTube channel as well as TikTok. Y'all know I'll be there. Send me some on TikTok. I'll even answer you eventually. And I'm also on Instagram, The Light of the Leo. If you do send me anything or a DM there, please tell Tyrone, Jonathan, literally anybody else. Ask Michael. Let them know that you have sent me a DM so that I may be able to check it.
Oh, did you get my DM time to say that? I forgot to tell you. I forgot to Tyrone to tell you.
What?
We got to talk about it on the show.
What?
Flavor Flav sung the national anthem.
Yes, he did.
A hot mess, but he sounded better than people though.
Wasn't it sound better than Fergie?
Fergie, yes, he did.
Okay.
Wow. It wasn't bad at all. It really wasn't.
Well, it wasn't good either, but
okay, it wasn't the best. But it wasn't trash.
It wasn't the worst.
It wasn't the worst.
Is it worth a listen?
I'll
take that as a no.
I couldn't do the whole thing. I
watched the whole thing, no.
And then I watched the end.
Gotcha.
Like who called him up to do this?
What was it at a basketball or a baseball game or something like that?
Basketball game. A professional one.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is JoJo_speaks3020. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. My email is williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. Once again, please subscribe, like, share, comment, press the notification bell, all that good stuff with JoJo Speaks. Thank you guys once again for being with us this evening. We love you. We thank you so much for your views and your participation with us in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. We love you guys. Every view counts.
Hey, can we get another shimmy, Jonathan?
I'm sorry?
Another shimmy.
Say what?
Another shimmy.
Oh, yes. Another
shimmy. Off with one.
All right.
We all got black on today. What's the black today?
I know, right? Everybody's wearing black today.
Even Pastor Lorenzo was wearing black today earlier.
It's a sickening night, honey. Yes. But hopefully you guys will join us next week. Same time, same place, same beautiful faces. But until then, we'll say bye for now, y'all. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye.
Bye.